Hello Publisher class, this is Chucky. I'm going to take you through some video tutorials. This is the beginning video tutorial that we covered in the first day of class. I'm going to go ahead and start my Microsoft Publisher. You will notice that on mine it says Office Publisher 2007. It is a little bit different. You'll notice when it opens up, it has a little different feel to it. On the left hand side here, when we have our subcategories of documents, you'll notice when you click on it there is no drop down box. It now has thumbnail images of what the publications look like, and then you can go over here and you can kind of see what type of view it looks like here. You can also see what it might look like with some different default colors. So you can do that right here within the pane before you even open up your document. So the first thing that we're going to do is add our personalized data, and in order to do that we have to open up the first class activity, and that was our announcement flyers. So when you go under flyers, it's an announcement flyer. Unfortunately, there's no drop down box on the left hand side, so we'll have to scroll down to the bottom here, and hopefully this doesn't get you dizzy. But as we go down to the bottom, you can see that there is an announcements one now, and you can see that the party is right there. And I've already changed my color scheme here. I'll brighten it up a little bit, so it's going to look a little different than the one that we had in class, but I'm going to double click on it, and you can see that the colors have changed a bit. And then for the benefits of this video, I will zoom in some. Remember that we can zoom in using the drop down box here. We can also zoom in using the left button here, which is the minus zoom out and the plus zoom in. And if you have a mouse that has the scroll wheel in the middle, you can also hold the control button down, the control key on the keyboard, and zoom in and out using that method. Now, sometimes when we go through these video tutorials, I'll have something highlighted and I want to deselect it. And deselecting, I just mean that the little circles and the squares disappear. I do that by clicking on this background here, this gray area, and it deselects my options that I have on my document. The next thing that I want to show you is that all the control keys that we used in class are still the same control keys. My favorite one, of course, is Control Z, which is undo. And we also have the standard ones, Control C for copy, Control V for paste, Control A for select all. The one that we selected in class to get rid of this view pane was Control F1, if you can remember that. So I'll be continually referring to the control keys as well as where they are on the menu. So let's go into the first thing. The first thing it tells you in our class is that we need to update our personal information here, and of course that was under Edit. Now you'll notice it says Business Information on Publisher 2007. Now we need to go in here and update some of this information. So looking in my book, I'm going to change the name to the Emma Publisher, and then I'm going to go over and change the president, and going to change the address to 826 Main Street, and then that was on any town, any state, 92346, which is somewhere in California. And the organizational name, remember you can, if you double click, it highlights the first word. If you triple click, it highlights the whole line. So I'm going to put Anyville Preservation League. Then what we're going to do is we're going to save this out. Now the first time, remember, it says save, and we can have in 2007 as many different information sets as we wanted. In 2003 there were 4 that it gave you as primary. That was the primary office and home office. This one's kind of nicer because you can go in and you can have different business information sets for different businesses, different people in your family. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save this. We can also change the little picture out, or if we want to remove the picture. No, I'm not going to, but we're going to remove the picture. So I'm going to hit save for our class publication, and then I'm going to click on update publication, and what that's going to do is it's going to update what is in my flyer with the information that I typed in here with Emma Publisher. So I click on update publication, and you'll notice that inside, here it is, Anyville Preservation League, and then it has the different address that's on there. So remember, coming over here under Edit, Business Information, it's a little bit different than 2003, but you can put any number of people inside your publisher database here. I'm going to click on the background again, and the book tells you that you can save here. It will automatically save it in your My Documents file, but I do like to use the file Save As, and over here automatically selects My Documents, but I want to create a new folder here by clicking on this folder with the little yellow highlight at the top, and then I'm going to type in Practice Publisher Files like we did in class and say OK. What that did was it created a new file folder, and then I'm going to select the name of my publication, which is Anyville Party, and then I'm going to save this out. And so goes our first lesson. Stay tuned for my next lesson, and see you